Thanks for clicking on the Life's Better podcast, and you are in for a special treat this time around because this is our annual Christmas episode.
Yeah.
And if you've been watching for the last few years, this is our third year, and it's the episode that, I'm just going to tell you, we phone it in. That's what we do. This is, if you're looking for like a really hard-hitting podcast, it's going to give you all kinds of ideas about how to do life better in a relationship. We got. Just put this on pause and tune in to something else.
I was checking, and I don't think it changes our views at all. Like, I think that people still consistently watch. Hopefully you get something out of this. I don't know.
That's the hope. That's the hope. But like we said, it's a bit more of a phone in, but that's okay. We are going to have fun with it. And in order to have some fun, we're going to play a game. And the game is Catchphrase. If you've never played Catchphrase, it's a Christmas edition. We're going to have some words. We're going to have some phrases. And we're going to try to guess what those phrases are based on the clues that are given. Yeah. You cannot say the words that are in the phrase, but you can like beat around the bush.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to play. And it's Christmas edition. So Josh, how do you feel about me going first?
No, please. Oh man. So does that mean I have to make the guess as to what phrase it is?
You are the guesser, and I am the one trying to get you to guess. And there are 5 on this sheet. There are 5 words. Excuse me. I said 5. I meant 4. There are 4
words. Okay.
And the hope is, because we're going to do 6 rounds, 1 minute each. The hope is that by the end we've gotten 18 or more. And if we have, then we get the good Christmas gift. If we've gotten 17 or less, we get the bummy Christmas gift.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and push start on. You know what? Since you're the guesser, I'm gonna let you. We have got 1 minute. Just push the start button.
Man. Okay.
As soon as I say
All
go.
right.
Okay, ready? Go. Okay, if you got hit in the face, someone say, "Wow, you got
punched."
Okay, kind of. Third letter in the alphabet.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, fourth.
D?
Yeah, it starts with that.
Decked.
Okay, so deck blank. Not the. Okay, out here, go to the what?
Deck the halls. Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's the first one. Okay.
Good.
Okay, if you go on a roller coaster, you say, "Man, that was such a."
A ride. That was such a thrill.
Yes. So, and then the last word is if you're the opposite of really discouraged. You have a lot of.
Joy.
Okay,
no,
kind
courage,
of. Okay.
Pep, thrill.
So let's go a different direction.
Okay.
For eternity, I have a lot of blank for eternity because I'm a Christian.
Hope.
Okay, so there's a filler word right at the beginning, and then thrill, and then another filler word, and then hope. So not. Oh my gosh, we got one. We got one. Wow. Okay, that is intense. I really thought we would do better than that. Okay, we got to step it up. Maybe 15. Maybe we got to like drop it down to if we get 15.
We got this. We can do it. We can do it.
Really, I'm
thrill.
awful.
What was the thrill?
I'm sorry.
One?
So here's
that is
what
awful.
it was.
I feel bad.
A thrill of hope.
A thrill of hope.
A thrill of hope, which it's like Christmas.
A thrill of hope. Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. Why did I not remember that?
I am saying I will just kind of stipulate. This is one of those games that I have to like warm up to get good at.
That's okay.
So I feel like this was a first round of fail, but we're gonna get better.
No, listen, if there's one thing I love doing, it's playing board games. So I don't care if we win or lose. This is my prize. So.
You know what, Josh? I want to win, so we better step it up.
All
okay,
right.
1 minute. And
all right.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay, go.
This is a Christmas song, and it is our favorite, I think, or one of our favorites. It's more peppy. It's not hope, but excitement, happiness.
Thrill? Joy?
Yes.
Joy to the world.
Got it. Okay, so this is also one of those like words like joy, hope, and
excitement.
And then it's the place that we live. So like the planet that we're on.
Earth.
Okay, so it's blank.
No.
It's blank Earth. So you want not war but
peace on Earth.
Okay, and then this is a type of weather that happens sometimes in the winter.
Snow.
Okay, and this is a phrase like oh man. So have you ever played tennis before where it hits the net and it's called this? Okay.
Let it snow.
Got it. And then this is blank Christmas. Everybody says
White
it
Christmas.
No. Everybody says it to each other. So like
Merry Christmas.
Okay. And then it's Merry blank, and so
Joseph.
light is okay.
What was it?
It was Merry and Bright. I tried.
Merry and bright.
Yeah, I was trying. I was gonna go like, what is light? I guess.
No, that was
Bright,
good.
I don't know.
That was good. We
got 3 out of the 4.
You stepped it up big time. We have a total of 4 now, but we still got room to improve.
I hope that you guys are enjoying this. You can play it along with us.
You can
and
see if
I
you're
know that if my wife
smarter than
is
us.
watching this, she loves catchphrase, so she's probably like playing along and shouting at us like, it's this, and yeah. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
This is a long one, and the last word is what Santa Claus is oftentimes referred to. He's a
Jolly?
Yes. Okay. So
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
close. Okay. We're moving into. It's not fall. It's
Winter?
But those are all described as what? Fall, winter, summer. They're
seasons.
All, okay. So blank season, and then jolly at the end. It's an old-timey word. No one even uses it. The first word is.
Skip it.
Okay.
I don't know that phrase.
These are all super hard.
Oh man. We'll be okay.
Okay. Not Joseph, but
Mary.
okay. Not dim, but you.
Bright.
Okay. So Mary. Bright is at the end. There's a bunch of filler in the.
Oh,
in,
man.
The first word is not he. It's not she.
We.
No, this is
They.
weird. We're gonna lose this.
Man, it's 0 already.
Did it go off?
It already went off.
Be merry and shine bright.
What in the world are these Christmas phrases?
That is insane. The
I'm
first
so
one was
sorry.
"'Tis the season to be jolly."
Tis the
I
season
could not get
to
you to
be
come
jolly.
up with "'tis."
Tis.
How am I gonna get "'tis"?
I don't know.
This is ridiculous.
This is really tough.
I don't think we're gonna get the good prize.
All right, how many we have left?
We've only gotten 4. Man, I'm the worst.
You're fine.
I
That's,
am the
that was not your fault. That was not your fault. Oh wow, these are long phrases.
Okay, buckle my seatbelt. How about this? These are clearly too hard. How about this? You come up with 2 words in a really long phrase, and we're gonna count it.
2 words in the really long phrase.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Because I feel like, and then we'll
Yeah.
we'll hear what they are. You know, does that work? I think
Okay,
that
okay,
works.
okay.
Okay, ready and go.
All right. Jesus says to blank the storm. He blanked
Rebuke.
the storm.
Calms.
No, okay.
Calm.
And then blank bells.
Jingle.
Okay, we got the 2. Keep calm and jingle all the way. No way I would have got that.
Goodness.
This is this is a Mariah Carey song.
Oh, gee.
It's like the most famous Christmas one that she does.
I know it, but I can't sing it.
She the season or the holiday that we're celebrating,
Christmas.
and not me, but
You.
okay.
Christmas and you.
It's all I want for Christmas is you.
Oh,
okay, and then a wizard and casts
A spell.
more broad.
Magic.
Yes,
Okay.
and then when Tinkerbell needs this in order to survive. You have to
fairy dust.
No.
You have to believe.
Okay, believe and magic. We're in this.
Okay.
This is believe in the magic of Christmas. No way we got that. This is
Okay.
the last one was love is the true spirit of Christmas.
Wow.
I've never heard some of these phrases.
Okay.
I know that you had I don't blame you at all.
Was there
because
3? We got 3 out of
We got
those.
3.
So we've got 7. Oh man, I don't know if mathematically we were even there. But here we go. We're gonna. Okay, just 2 out of the 3. Okay, we can do this.
You got this.
All right.
Oh wait, we said 15 is what we needed.
We're going for 15.
15.
Mathematically, I think
Mathematically, we have to get them perfect right here. So we got this. Go 2 slips of paper left. Ready?
All right, go. It's not a house. It's your
Home.
Okay, and then what holiday are we moving into?
Christmas.
Okay, so home is where Christmas is. I never even heard that. Okay. Okay, if you're saying hello to somebody or hi, you are
Greeting.
okay. And so we're moving. Summer, winter, fall. They're
Season.
all okay. So it's season.
Season's greeting.
Here we go. If you're the opposite of this word would be I'm feeling awkward. Oh, I don't like this. If you're in a bed, you're like, oh, I feel so
Relaxed.
okay. Yeah.
Comfort.
Yeah. Comfort
And joy.
There it is. This holiday is what?
Christmas.
Christmas, and then it's happening. So Christmas blank. They're showing up.
Arrived. Welcomed.
Yeah. Okay. It starts with the 3rd letter in the alphabet.
Seek.
Christmas.
Carol. No, cotton. Dang it. We
Did we run out of time?
Yeah, we ran out of time.
It's coming. It's coming.
Christmas is coming. Dang
Christmas
it.
is coming. I did not help you with that.
that
one.
was so close.
That was pretty bad. All right. Well, we know
For fun.
this is for fun.
For fun. We
Last
got
one.
this. We can get 14.
Sorry, it was on 4 minutes. I got to move that to 1, even though we probably need 4 minutes. Okay, ready, Josh?
Yes.
Go.
All right. This is the store where you can buy clothes for cheap because people donate them.
Walmart. Oh, Goodwill.
Yes, and then it's a phrase. It's not ladies, but
Men.
okay. Goodwill to men. This is what Santa Claus says.
Ho, ho, ho.
Perfect. And then not worse, but
Best.
almost there.
Better.
Yes, and then this is kind of like you're angry, so you're
Upset. Mad. Grumpy.
It's like
Scrooge.
it's in the song. So
All I heard was Father Abraham. Naughty or nice. It's in that song.
you better.
Not pout.
Yes.
Pout.
Okay. And then you when you're an infant, you are a
Baby.
okay.
Baby
and-
Jesus.
No, it's a song actually. Not hot, but
Cold.
okay.
Baby cold.
You actually got 2 of them. It's baby. It's cold outside.
Baby's cold outside. Did we just get that?
We got all 4.
Too bad I didn't
How
give
many
you
how much
more.
time do we have left?
We just ran out of time right there.
wow.
That was good.
Boom.
That was good. All right. Well, that means we get
14,
the Bummy
lame
prize.
gift. That's okay. That's
So-
okay. I had fun.
Josh, you get it. Open it up.
Oh man. Is it more beans?
It is not. It is not white beans.
The call to our other episode. You should go watch that.
Josh loves beans.
Oh man, is this fruitcake?
It is.
I've never had fruitcake.
Okay, so if that is the case, I think we need to eat some fruitcake.
I'm fine with that.
You up for that?
I'm up for that. I would like this more than beans, I think.
What do we got? This is not looking delicious.
No, it's
But-
like prepackaged fruitcake, which already fruitcake I hear is nasty. So like the fact that it's not freshly homemade
You
is
know, the
probably
rumor I
even
hear
worse.
is there's only one fruitcake, and it just like every year just keeps getting passed around.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
How
true
long
or
does
not.
fruitcake last? Let me know.
Okay, this
This looks disgusting.
I'm just gonna give you a,
I'm not
a
gonna
chunk,
lie.
man. There you
Oh
go.
man, I gotta eat this much.
Some
We'll
of
see.
you who love fruitcake,
You know what?
are,
Let's
so
bottoms up.
envious. Josh, what do you think? It's not the best. I think I enjoyed the white beans a little bit better, but not as bad as I thought. Josh?
This is I would not go out of my way to eat this, but if I had to, because I lost a game, I would.
So it's not a bad Bummy prize, but if you're thinking through really great gifts to give Josh this year,
Yeah.
fruitcake is probably not on the list, right?
No. If you give it to me, I will regift it to you.
And there's
Be ready for
definitely
that.
kind of a fruitier.
I think that
vibe
there
to it.
is straight up just like fruity snacks in them.
You talking about like
like what you would open like out of a little package.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they taste like to me.
kind of like a gummy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think it's just straight up gummies and there's walnuts and I think maybe raisins.
Mm.
I don't know. It just seems like a conglomerate of everything you could find.
You just throw a hodgepodge.
I'm glad I tried it though. I've
we go.
never had it before.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Okay, we're going to attempt to get to some Christmas content. And the way we're going to do this is we're just going to ask each other questions having to do with Christmas. And so I'm going to go and start first. Would you rather? Would you rather give, Josh, or receive a gift?
I would definitely rather give gifts. And we've talked about this in previous episodes where we talk about love languages.
Yeah.
But this is like that's a huge love language for me. And it's often awkward to give gifts to people, just like randomly. They feel like taken aback, like why in the world am I getting this? Like then sometimes if you nail it, like they'll be like, oh, thank you so much. Like this is such a blessing. But at Christmas, it's completely socially acceptable to give every person you know a gift, and nobody can get mad at you. So I love that.
They get mad at you if you don't give them a gift.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like, why wasn't I thought of? And then I hate because like a lot of my friends and family are like, well, I didn't get you anything. I didn't, and now I have to. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you don't have to. I don't care about like I can buy the things that I want, but I wanted to get you a gift. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know for me, I lean towards, and here's the thing, like you've received some of the gifts that I've given you.
he's good at gifts.
I am not a good gift giver.
He claims that all the time.
He's just. Here's the thing: gift giving kind of stresses me out a little bit. Like the amount of time that I put into, wait, are they gonna like it? Wait, is it too expensive or is it like too cheap? Like there's a level of anxiety. I would prefer just
Receiving something?
Just receive it.
Well,
I don't have
we
the
have
stress
a really
or
good
anxiety.
symbiotic
Yeah,
relationship
I think
here.
so. Yeah. All right, what do you got for me?
Oh crud! I didn't write the questions down. I just wrote my answers.
Oh,
no.
That's okay. I'll
Are
keep
you
going.
okay? Are you sure with
Yeah,
that?
I'll keep
Okay.
rolling.
I
Here's the next one.
apologize.
That's right. Are you an early or last minute shopper?
I am. I wrote both.
Okay.
Mainly because I have a really bad habit of buying gifts early and then not like actually holding them onto them. I just give them to the person early and then I buy them more gifts later. Like Emily
Wow.
knows that she gets gifts pretty much all throughout December because I just get really like if it comes and it's at my house. And you're one like I know that you would like it even in this moment.
Is that right?
Like I would rather dig it out and be like, here, have it, enjoy it now. Like,
I
type
am
of thing.
the exact opposite. It's you better not open that thing up until Christmas. And even for me, like a package will arrive, I am not that guy. No, I will wait until the day, whether it's my birthday or Christmas. Like it does not get open. Yeah, but when
I feel the same way about my gifts. Like
Okay.
Emily will be like, here, like I want you to have it early. And I'm like, no, I want the excitement.
Yeah,
of
the
day of.
anticipation.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think if I'm, again, I'm not a good gift giver, so I just want to get it over with when it comes to shopping. So I lean more towards I'm an early shopper. But when I say early, a month and a half ahead of time.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going, around in July trying to figure out Christmas gifts.
I know people who are like that.
I've
and it's
heard
like
that.
I feel like there's like for me, the anxiety would be between now and then, what if they get that?
What if they
like,
die
What if
and
they
then it's
die? And
engaged?
it's just there.
Yes.
No, I never thought about that, but maybe. It could be.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
All right, Josh, what is your favorite Christmas snack?
Okay, so I brought a prop for this one.
Oh, good. I saw you bring in a package, and I wasn't sure what this was.
Yeah, so-
is this a Christmas snack?
So yes, I thought of it because it actually took me a bit. I was thinking, okay, like what do I actually enjoy around Christmas? That's a
Fruitcake.
snack?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake, absolutely. And this immediately came to mind, but I was like, I don't even know if they sell these anymore. I just
Okay.
remember eating them a lot when I was a kid. Like I loved these things.
All right.
And then every year I try to find at least one to eat once. I went to the store.
Yeah.
And this was the only package they had of them. And I was like, kind of bummed out because when I first went there, I was like, I can't find these anymore. Do they even exist anymore? Like, I don't know how my mom gets these every year. But I found them and I figured I'd give one each so we can actually experience
The
this.
anticipation here
This
is really
is,
high.
it's not going to be that, like,
Okay.
it's great to me. But they're these Christmas tree cakes.
Yeah.
Have you had these
I
before?
have heard that they're a big deal. I don't think I've ever eaten one, but I've seen them.
Are you willing to eat one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The only one that they had was the big pack, and I think these are a little massive. You don't have to eat the whole
Those-
thing.
You know what? I'll have a solid bite. How about that?
All right.
Okay.
What if
is
we only
this,
open one then? Because I don't want to eat a whole one right
is
now.
this different than the Little Deb? Because that's Little Debbie's, right?
Yes.
Is this a little different than their normal white cake?
Like zebra cake type thing?
Zebra cake. Yeah.
I think it's a little different, mainly
Okay.
because the
It's
little
shaped
like,
like a tree.
green like speckle adds like a
Crunchy.
texture that's cool.
Yeah.
I really like these, and I hope you end up liking them too. But there's a filling in the middle. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. No, I'm down with that.
Right?
Yeah.
And like, you only get these at Christmas. And so I remember as a kid just being like, oh my gosh, look, they're back. Like, I don't know.
You're right about the little texture. I'm hearing and feeling the crunch. Yeah, I'm down with that.
It's great. Anyway, for you,
For my
snack-wise?
snack-wise, I'm not even sure if this is a Christmas snack. I think it is. But for me, I really like the sugar cookies decorated with the frosting like that. I look forward to every single year.
Have you ever been to like a frosting party type thing where like,
We
people do this?
do a frosting party as a family every year. That's one of the things that we do. So
That's cool.
It's a party, a Gleason party, but usually it's just it's just us.
Growing up, there was always one that we would go to as a family, and it was like there was like 5 or 6 like church families that always got together, and it just grew massive every single year, and then eventually, like we were like, we're in our 20s, like we don't need to go to where all like it's mainly for the kids. So
Right,
like,
no one's a kid anymore.
And like I'll be real, like I slowly started to fall out of love with those sugar cookies because kids would make you one and it would just be piled high with all the toppings.
Yeah.
And it's like this is going to kill me if I eat this.
You know what? That child can come and give their cookies to me because that sounds like something I'm all about. Yeah. All right, how about this one?
I don't know though. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like I've seen those kids making them, and they're like, as they're like putting it on.
Yeah. I thought it was just like too much
Like,
sugar.
oh, thank you.
If
And
it's-
I'm like slowly putting
now
it
I've
in the
got
garbage.
COVID. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I wouldn't do that. Okay, what helps keep your focus on appreciating the gift of Jesus during the Christmas season when so much can distract?
So I wrote working. I think that working actually does help a lot with that. And I know that not all of you can work for a church, but I think just finding areas that you can like be more active, especially around that time. There's normally always like service opportunities, but on top of that, like we have our Christmas Eve service, which is great. Anything like that you can throw into your routine that only helps you, but also maybe your kids or your family stay focused. I think is super helpful. And in all honesty, like even just like Christmas music that is like pointing towards Jesus
as opposed to Santa Claus centered. Yeah,
it helps. And man, like there's so many things around Christmas that can make you frustrated and like things can go wrong or like, I don't know, like we can just become ungrateful. And so like making sure you have those can really keep you centered on what's important, if that makes sense. So I don't know, what do you guys do?
For me, the music is huge. Like I enjoy Christmas music. I'll even, hey, Santa Claus is coming to town. Those are fun, but the ones that are genuinely focused on Jesus, oh yeah, that really centers me. And then this may sound a little strange, but lights. I really enjoy during this season. Everything's dark. You've got these really short days. Oftentimes, weather is gloomy and dark out there. And when I see people turn on the lights, my mind, and maybe I've trained myself to do this, but my mind goes to, wow, this is a dark world, but Jesus is the light of the world, and I want to celebrate him, and this is a perfect opportunity. So
no, Emily and I hate how quickly it gets dark now. Like it's just the worst. And like by 7 o'clock, I'm like, maybe I'm ready for bed. Like I don't know. It's like
because it feels like it's 11. Yeah.
But
all right, how about this one? Christmas is on Sunday this year. How do you feel about churches canceling services?
I wrote down empathy. Like I feel for them because as a person who works with a church and stuff
it
like
helps
that,
you become grow closer to Christ.
But I get like there's this temptation, right, to be like, I got to work on Christmas. But like leave that alone for a second and think about it. Like this is a holiday centered around Jesus. And you want to take away the opportunity. Like it's really more of an opportunity to center not only you but your congregation on God. And I don't know. I there's always the expectation to go to church on Sunday. And sure, some of your people might be like, "Oh, we have plans out of town." Like that's normal. But what about the people who stayed and maybe even have like people from around who don't go to church? Like that is an opportunity for them to bring, because there's just that expectation. You go to church on Sunday. So I don't know. I have empathy for them. I understand where they're coming from, but I think you need something.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. One thing I did think of is something that I know other churches have done before, which is, it was mainly during COVID, but they would record something and then provide it online on Sunday, which I mean, that's better than nothing.
At least they're trying. Yeah. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the idea. I do understand wanting to allow families to engage their normal morning Christmas traditions, and church may interrupt some of that. And so there's a little bit of I know you want your normal things. But man, I just come from a perspective of like minimum. Like I want to be a part of Christian community once a week, minimum. So the whole idea of, well, we've got our own things going on. Like no, I'm gonna worship God on Christmas, and I'm gonna celebrate with my brothers and sisters in Christ on Christmas. That's pretty cool. So I'm not a huge fan of it,
with you.
but I understand the volunteers giving them a break, and
Yeah, which we are doing. I mean, like
it's going to be a family experience.
God
family
bless
service.
Jonathan. He's going to deal with everybody all at once. Like that's just insane. But
Hopefully all the kids will not be sugared up yet, and they'll be just so intent on.
that's a shot to you guys. Please don't sugar up your kids before you send them here.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, name one thing that is, if something was removed from the Christmas traditions that you like, you'd be super bummed out this year.
This is very selfish of me, but it has nothing to do with Christmas too. But one of my favorite things that we do consistently every year for at least the last 6 or 7 years is we will play board games as a family.
Yeah.
Like with my immediate family and also Emily and my sister, now my sister's husband, we'll open our gifts on Christmas Eve night to each other.
Yeah.
And then afterward, we just play games for like most of the night.
That's
and
cool.
I love that
Yeah.
so much. And if it was removed, I'd be bummed out. Like I'd be like, oh, we're just going home? Like really?
Yeah.
Is this like that's kind of like an extra gift to me on that day. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could see
I
that.
love it.
Yeah, for me, if we were not able to go and do the whole get the hot cocoa and snacks and go see lights, that would be like, oh, because I really enjoy the lights. That's one of the things that again makes me think of Jesus, and it's one of those things that brings a lot of fun family bonding in the car and.
I'm glad you feel that way. I feel like it's a lot of times I feel like it's I don't know, I maybe take that for granted. So we're doing that tonight actually. We're going to Versailles, like they have the light show there, and we do that every single year, and there's part of me that's like, oh, I gotta go again. But like I don't know, like, maybe I need to have that fresh perspective.
You
Maybe I need hot cocoa.
You need to have kids is what you need.
Okay.
That can really help.
I don't know, I feel like that would just make it more annoying.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes when they're bickering and fighting, but then, throw some hot cocoa in their face. You're like, deal with it. Wow. Okay, if someone bought you a gift card for Christmas to any store, and I'll even include a restaurant because I know you like food.
Yeah.
What would you want that gift card to be from?
So I wrote down 2.
Yeah.
One of which it goes with my board game love. There's a store called cardhouse.com.
Yeah.
And they have great like the cheapest board games you can find.
Okay.
Yeah, like that would be my number 1. But number 2, and this sounds really bougie of me, but like my favorite gift card to get is the places that I don't want to spend the money that the place like costs.
Yeah.
And I love Malone's in Lexington.
Okay.
Have you ever been there yet?
I've not even heard of it.
So it's like a steakhouse type thing.
Okay,
And it's low, like
I have.
You've
yes.
been there before?
I have not. I've driven by.
Okay.
I know Malone's, yes.
So it is too expensive.
Yeah.
But they have my favorite burger I've ever had in my life.
Really?
And
how many times have you eaten it?
like 5.
And
I
it
think.
delivers every time.
Every time.
See, that's the tricky
consistently.
part. That's
Right.
the tricky part.
Right. My burger of choice has changed over time, but this one has stuck at least over the last year. It's just the best. Emily loves their chicken tenders, so we can go to a steakhouse and order a burger and chicken tenders, and it ends up being a lot cheaper than normal like
Sure.
Malone's cost us.
It's still probably
But-
$1 billion.
Oh man, it's
but
like I think it's like $50
Yeah.
by the end of the meal. So at that. But I love going because I don't feel bad about it if I have a gift card.
Yeah, I
So,
get you.
Yeah, that would be.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, my gift card of choice would probably be like Amazon. Just give
Amazon.
me something super
Listen.
practical that I can just get whatever I need at the
Kidding?
time.
That's a brilliant answer. You know, I'm changing the first one to Amazon because you can get anything you need.
Can you get all those board games though that you want?
Most of them. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But not. You know what? I want to just shout this out.
Yeah.
Never the Visa gift cards though, because they never ever work for me.
Is that right?
I will take them to places specifically like Malone's, where I'm like, I don't want to pay money, but I want to use this gift card, and they're always like, yeah, this
Some
won't
issue.
work, like type of thing. And I'm completely unlucky with it.
Interesting.
But the Visa
So
gift
money
card-
has been wasted because that card doesn't end up working for you.
And I feel bad because like this person got me like a $50 Visa gift card.
my goodness.
No, it never works at any of the places I want to go. So
All right.
Anyway.
Stop supporting Visa. They're not hooking
come
Josh
on,
up.
man.
All right. Who do you most identify with in the Christmas narrative and why?
I changed my answer so many times. Do
Okay.
you want to go first while I like actually try to nail down like why?
For me, it's Jesus. Like I really identify with his purity.
You remember your
his
babiness.
sinlessness.
I was also birthed.
Probably for me, it would be the shepherds, in the sense that You know, those are
helps
some
me decide.
normal
Those
guys. Normal guys who are just doing their thing,
Mm.
and all of a sudden, this amazing gift enters their life.
Absolutely.
And they go and celebrate the King. And so, I think for all of us, but particularly as I think of myself, it's like, yeah, I'm just a normal guy, but this amazing gift of a King and a Savior has entered my life, and everything's changed.
Yeah, I love that when they see him too, they there's that little part in there about how they go into town and just like preach his name type of thing. That's so cool. That's awesome. Like it like even just the birth of a baby like affected them so that was what they would announce. But I put one that I thought of specifically because of the show The Chosen. Have you heard of this before?
I have heard of it. I've never watched it.
It's very good. It's very well made. But it told the story of Jesus' birth, and it really showed that through the lens of Mary and Joseph well. And like, there's certain things that like, you know, you can read and just attribute like all of these, like, oh, they're so good. They're amazing people. They're perfect people, like all of this stuff. But like, they're normal, everyday folks. And I remember just in the show, they showed Joseph being so stressed because as a dad, as a person who's saying, like, I'm supposed to be the dad of the Messiah, who has Mary in his care, going into a town that is booked entirely. And Mary, like, I mean, I don't know if you know about births, but like, leading up to them, there are signs that it's happening. And so, like, every once in a while, she's like, oh man, like, I can feel it coming. And like, he's like, I don't know where to go. Like, it's just like this stress of, and I bet that happened. I bet he was terrified. Like, fatherhood, like, he's in charge of this.
I feel like this is building to an announcement that you and Emily are pregnant. You got a little bit of stress. You're identifying with Joseph.
But it's just the fact that, like, I don't know, as a youth pastor, being in charge of kids can be really stressful sometimes, and you're like, I don't know how to lead them. I don't know how to do this well. Man, like, where should we take this series or that series?
Sure.
Like, where should we go for camp? Like, oh man, the van is booked up. like how do I tell?
And they're asking us $5,000 for a 2-hour trip.
And even if it's crummy, like, where they ended up was crummy, but like, it didn't matter because Jesus did his thing. And so like that to me says, like, you know, the stress of, I have to do this. I have to make this perfect. I have to make that perfect. Like, God's got it, you know? And so I don't know. I found a lot of like trust in that and I guess confidence in that. So
Joseph's the
Joseph.
answer. Yeah. All right. What?
Not a dad though. I don't think so.
I'm still waiting for that announcement.
Takeaway.
What acts of charity do you look forward to engaging at this time of year?
Yeah. So this is an easy answer for me. One that we've done for this is the 7th time, is Mission Toy Box. And it's one that consistently I'm for some reason towards the helm of, and always feel like I'm underqualified to do all the stuff for it. And it works out really, really well. And to see, like, because it's happening this week, and obviously by the time this goes out, it would have already happened. But it happening so early in December really sets my heart in the right place. You know, it not only reminds me of like all the things that I should be thankful for, but also it reminds me of what's important. Like, you know, like gift giving and what Christmas is can be used as a tool to teach people about the goodness of God. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then on top of that, just, you know, the Christmas Eve services and like all of that kind of stuff. Anything that we do with the kids, like always is something good for me.
Yeah, I enjoy the Mission Toy Box, but to be honest, I don't think I necessarily look forward to it. It's one of those, oh man, we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of toys and they're just going to keep coming in. But that's part of what I enjoy about it. Not the, we've got to organize this, but more of I love how, you know, the church and the greater community comes together.
Absolutely.
And as you pointed out, even though we're never quite sure exactly how it's going to pan out, it always does. It always does really well. And even when it comes to the gifts that we give through Samaritan's Purse, you know, we had like 162 or something like that were donated this year. And it's just fun to see people coming together and saying, hey, let's do this as a church community, and the impact that God can do with it is always fun to see.
Yeah. When we dropped those off, I never told you this, but like the lady who took them, they had somebody as you were leaving, like praying for all the people and stuff, and praying for the mission. And like she said this wonderful prayer, like she was like, okay, there's 162 here. God, we would love to see at least 162 lives change. And like just like that thought of, okay, God can take a little from somebody and multiply it and do this crazy thing. And I love that. So
that is good. Last one. Name 3 words that best describe Christmas for you.
All right. So I wrote down giving, which I think goes along with the Christmas gifts and stuff. Just that time where you man, I don't know about you, but like even just the sacrifice that is, oh man, like we've gone through a lot of like trips and like all this stuff, and so like even the mission trip was a lot of money. Like we maybe need to save money, but hey, we're gonna make that sacrifice anyway. Like I love that. I love giving. And then grace. It reminds me of the goodness, the gift that God gave us through the birth of His Son, and it came as a savior, not as a conqueror. Like it's just incredible. And then lastly, because of that, thankfulness. Thankfulness for the gifts, thankfulness for family, thankfulness for Jesus. It's just a great time to be thankful.
Well, I can't really add too much to that. My 3 would be Jesus. So
nice.
I beat you there. That was Jesus.
The trump card.
I would say gift as well, and then I would include grace. Because that's what really the gift is that we get to experience.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed our Christmas episode of the LifeSplitter podcast, and we hope you have a very fantastic holiday season, but particularly as you celebrate Jesus and the life that you have in God because of Him.
See you guys.